Gnats, possible cross-contamination, and lack of sanitation. Just a few of the problems inspectors find at Beaumont restaurants. We've got the highs and lows in this edition of the Restaurant Report Card.
We begin with Chava Cuisine on East Lucas. Inspector Scott found employees washing their hands in the drink prep sink, and noodles were soaking in one of the 3 compartment sinks with floor mats soaking in the other. It could lead to cross-contamination. The hand sink was not even being used. There were no paper towels on the premises. Gnats were in the kitchen, and no cleaner on towels were there to wipe down food prep surfaces. Chava Cuisine gets an 84. Now on to JDs Seafood on East Lucas. Inspectors found the fried rice was not hot enough. The ceiling and shelves were in poor condition, and the vena hood needed to be cleaned. There were also no cleaning towels found on premises. JDs Seafood gets an 85. Next, Inspector Scott visits Willie Mays' home-style kitchen on Gnats. One of the refrigerators was not keeping food stored at the proper temperature. All the food in that fridge had to be thrown out. There were no paper towels found by the hand sink, and there were no cleaning towels for wiping down food contact surfaces. Willie Mays' home-style kitchen gets an 86. And finally, we check out Cafe Del Rio on I-10. Inspector Scott found clean pans stored on the floor with the hot water heater. Employees were cutting raw beef next to another employee scooping avocados which were still in the shipping carton and hadn't even been washed before being cut. 2 lights were out and needed to be replaced. The bar refrigerator needed to be cleaned, and the dishwasher was not working properly and was in need of repair. Cafe Del Rio gets an 88.
And here are not necessarily restaurants, but they are some eateries inside some health places in and around Beaumont. Beaumont Nursing and Rehab on Denton, a 96. Beaumont Healthcare on Lindbergh, a 96. And now some perfect scores for you. Central High School Boosters in the boys' gym on Jaguar. Perfect score. Beaumont Bone and Joint, they've got a deli inside on Laurel. The Oaks facility on Mannion, and the Wellness Center on North, rounding out our perfect scores this week. And for more scores and information, just log on to our website at kftm.com.
So what kind of score would you give Greg for this week's weather?
I'll give myself a score.
Yeah, go ahead.
The forecast was fine. The weather itself was F minus minus.
Really?